person.
Prabhuji, I think everybody disappeared. Looking for it. I don't.
Yeah, maybe because if it is recorded, no, then they can share the record. You can share the recording. Prabhu, is my audio okay?
Yes, Prabhuji, it is okay. Prabhuji. Yes.
Okay, but your voice is breaking a little bit for me. Maybe I don't know whether it is from my side or. But I'm perfectly audible, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. Is there anyone else who can speak to me for once so that we check the audio? Who is this PSDD?
Prabhuji,
Mataji?
Partha, oh, no. Yes, Mataji.
Yeah. Definitely, your voice is breaking, Prabhu. I don't know whether there's an issue from your side or from mine.
Prabhuji, my internet is quite clear.
Yeah, I guess so. But
But what?
there is no. Yeah, it's my clear. So, Mataji, are you there? Am I audible to you?
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Mataji's voice is clear, Vaibhavishal Prabhu.
Okay, maybe let's change my mic.
Yeah, something just check. Of course. Maybe if you have any question, then I may be having trouble to answer that question.
Is it better now, Prabhuji?
Yeah, much better.
Okay, Prabhuji. Yeah, I changed the mic.
Yeah, no, perfect actually.
Okay.
Okay, fine. So my screen is visible to you. Okay, Hare Krishna everyone. Dandavat Pranam. All goes to Srila Prabhupada. Welcome everyone for the orientation session of Bhakti Vaibhav Bhagavatam class presentation. Okay. So I hope everyone can see my screen.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So this is a short notes, Prabhu, which I prepared for the last orientation session. Somehow it is there. I made a few changes, so it will be very easy for you. Okay. So Prabhu, the first, hope everyone is aware of the basic guidelines of Bhakti Vaibhav Bhagavatam class presentation from the student manual handbook of Mayapur Institute. So I'm covering all the things and also particularly the assessment criteria which I'm going to see, which were designed by Mayapur Institute. So in the assessment criteria, Prabhuji, first we have three sections. One thing is presentation skills, and then the body of the presentation, and then the practical application part. So even this is the same given in the manual also. So presentation skill carries 20 marks, 20% of the marks. Body of the presentation carries 30% of the marks, and whereas practical application part carries 50% of the marks. Okay. So even I give the feedback in the same way. First presentation skills, and then the body of presentation, and the practical application. Even in the presentation skills, I already mentioned a couple of times. So I usually see our the gestures, the hand movements particularly, and then whether the language is fluid or stilted. Do you mean it doesn't look like that you are trying to search for some words? Trying to, it should be very fluid and smooth enough. I mean, if you are well prepared, then I don't think it will be a very problem, Prabhu. But if you are not revised well, then it will be a problem to recollect the words. So what you should speak. Okay, and the other things which I see in the presentation skills are maybe I will show you a little bit more. I don't think it's a problem. Prabhu, can you see my screen now?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, so these are the presentation skills, Prabhu. Oh, just a second, my pencil is not working. So you can see the screen right now. Just for presentation skills.
Yes, Rohit.
So first you can focus on the field, particularly whether you kept the attention of the audience or not, whether you just showed the audience nicely or not. Like introducing yourself first. Creating a nice environment for them. You should make student feel comfortable. So you can start with some kind of icebreakers or some kind of jokes, some kind of storylines, something. You just have to reach out to audience. Okay, first introduce yourself. That where are you from? What are you doing? What are your services? So that they can know the speaker. And then the volume of the speech, whether it is audible or not, should be sufficient enough uh, to the audience. And then the pitch variation. Pitch variation is like that. Whenever you want to say something very important, then you just have to raise your pitch. Just like when you're narrating a story, sometimes I can feel emotional too. And whenever, uh, yeah, that's what to emphasize certain points, we can just raise the pitch of our voice, Roji. Okay. And clarity of the speech. The speech should be very clear. And the flow of the speeches also should be logical, sequential, and it should be easy to follow. And quality of the language, specific, concrete, colorful language has to be used. Searching of the words. Yes, I already told you, language should be very fluid. It should not be stilted. It should not appear like you are searching for words. Space fillers is the main thing. So one should avoid the space fillers like so many people repeat the same words. So, and then they repeat certain words like and. I mean, now to fill the space when they're trying to recollect the words, they fill that space with some kind of words. And sometimes they make some sounds. Usually for the new presenters who are presenting for the first time, so for the beginners, it will be little, the space fillers are common. But who are professional speakers, they can easily avoid. Is it okay, Vaibhav Sharma?
Yes, Rohit. It is.
Yes. And then eye contact. So we see the eye contact, whether you're able to make proper eye contact or not. Good pose, the posture like hand movements, using the proper gestures. The pose is like having it straight, sitting in a right proper position, like that. Not like moving here and there, looking down, like that, Roji. The body language is also important. And then lecturing competence. Yeah, if you're well prepared, then we feel very confident and confident enough to give a proper presentation. We have to set a good mood or atmosphere. Should not be the lecture should not be scary. If the speaker is so serious, now then students may feel nervous to ask a question or to say something in the class. So you should be friendly, jovial, should properly reach out to the audience. And that's what I told. Presenter's character also should be very warm, outgoing, and personal. Rapport with the audience. You should build rapport with the audience. Regularly interacting with them. And confidence, I already told you, should be visibly confident. And audience contributions. You should actively seek contributions from the audience, which is very important thing. So usually these are the same assessment criteria, Prabhuji, for both the Bhagavatam class presentations and also um, PowerPoint presentations too. Okay. So in contributions, seeking contributions will be more in a PPT presentation. But in Bhagavatam class, we can keep it simple, just a brainstorming or an open-ended question like that. So in order to seek more interaction. And then respecting audience opinion is also very important. So you should not chastise, you should not correct immediately. So you should just appreciate the answer. Maybe you can request for another opinion and take another answer from some other person. So, and checking on audience is very important. You should regularly check with the audience whether they could able to understand, whether they could follow you or not. Okay, whether they any clarification. Okay, and then audience awareness. Yes, this is also I told you last time. The presenter, the speaker has to be aware of what is going on for each audience member. Sometimes some videos are turned off and they may do something else. And even though the video is on, they will show something else in the video. They will show the roof, they will show the fan, you know. something, and they do some other stuff below. And sometimes they eat, sometimes they sleep. So the presenter has to regularly check, and you can just interact with them just to make them active. Just like the speaker usually they let us chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra whenever we are sleeping in the class. Am I right or not, Roji? Usually suddenly they chant loudly. So then start on time, finish on time, which is very important. Time management, you should be able to manage time very well. And you should not get lost. Go on speaking. Okay. And you should manage time very well, and also make room for the question and answer sessions. Okay, these are the presentation skills. Prabhuji first. So Prabhu, on the right side, you can see here, right? There's a line here. So Kirtan. So first we do a short Kirtan, Prabhu, Jai Radha Madhava. Maybe one time, and Hare Krishna Mahamantra one time, and then we can end with Jai Dhani. And then this is the overall summary of the presentation, Prabhu. And then introduce yourself, where are you from, what do you do, and what are your services, which temple you are connected, like that. Okay, and then we start with Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, and then 3 times Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Here also we can do one more thing, is that we can also seek the blessings of the Vaishnavas, assembled Vaishnavas. It's a very important thing. Just here, after introducing yourself, just can you see my notes, right, Prabhu? Advav Vishal Prabhu?
Sorry?
You can see my notes, right?
Yes, sir, I can see it. Yes.
Okay. So after introducing yourself, we can also seek blessings from the Vaishnavas, which is very, very important. So now I'd like to seek the blessings from all the assembled Vaishnavas, particularly my seniors. It's a common phrase, because we should not feel pride sometimes when many seniors in our class. Remember when I gave my first Bhagavatam class in Mayapur, Sridham Mayapur, and actually one proper disciple saw me, and he wants me to give Srimad Bhagavatam class. Even though I was so beginner at the time, it was a couple of years back, maybe 4 years back, when I was there in Mayapur. So actually, he saw me regularly sitting in the front, attending the class regularly and taking notes properly. So at the time, I finished my Bhakti Sastri. Then he said that no, you should uh, people should people like you should give a Srimad Bhagavatam class. Then I said that I never gave a Bhagavatam class, Prabhu. Then Prabhu said that no, it's a beginning, so you should start. So I insist. So I can't deny Srila Prabhupada disciples' instructions. So then I tried my best. I prepared for 10 days, and somehow, due to some other reason, that His Holiness Subhak Swami Maharaj wants to give class on the same day. So the day before, they informed me. So then I was a little disappointed, but anyhow, it's fine. Krishna gave me one more opportunity. Again, he gave more time to prepare. So again, he gave one more week. I got one more week for preparation, and then I got on a very special day. It's on Bhishma Panchaka, one of the Bhishma Panchaka days, and also on a Sunday. It's a very special class. On the Sunday, usually Sunday morning, Bhagavatam class, so many people will be there. So, and so many proper disciples are also there, Prabhu. Like Charanivas Prabhu, Pankajangiri Prabhu. No, I don't think Pankajangiri Prabhu is there at that time. He left his body during the COVID. Yeah. So in front of many proper disciples, I tried my best to give Srimad Bhagavatam. They really appreciated it. Of course, there's a lot of room for improvement because being my first Srimad Bhagavatam class. But they really appreciated my endeavor being the first class. I tried my best to give a presentation. So, but definitely, I also sought the blessings from all the Vaishnavas. And even at the end, also, I apologized. I honestly admitted that this is my first Srimad Bhagavatam class. So please forgive for my offenses. Definitely, I will try to improve like that. So, because now we should be very humble while giving the Srimad Bhagavatam class. Okay, next read the verse. So this ideal structure, first read the verse, and then the synonyms, and then the translation, and then the Srila Prabhupada's purport. So if the purport is too big, then restrict yourself to first paragraph of the purport and cover the rest of the purport, the important lines of the rest of the purport in your presentation. Okay, Prabhu?
Okay.
Or else, if it is short, then read the purport. Read the purport and again share the focus of learning in the purport. Okay, and then do the Mangalacharan, whole Mangalacharan, whole Mangalacharan or short Mangalacharan, it's fine. Maybe short Mangalacharan.
Prabhuji, what are the components of a Mangalacharan in Srimad Bhagavatam? Which are the verses to speak in the short and the long format?
Yeah, yes, actually, it's a very nice point. You know, the general Mangalacharan of ISKCON, right? Starts from Om Jnana Dasya. It's given in our, what is that? Bhajan Malika.
Sure.
No. I'm telling you about the general Mangalacharan, Prabhuji,
Okay.
which comprises of Om Jnana Dasya, Jnananjan Shlakaya, and then the Sri Chaitanya Manovistam Sthapitam Bhutale. And then we go for, that's the Sad Goswamis, right? Praise Sad Goswamis, and then we go for um, Vansa Kalpatarugya, we pray to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we offer our obeisance to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we offer obeisance to Krishna, we offer our obeisance to Radharani. Sometimes we can also, if we know all the Mangalachan prayers of our acharyas, like Jagannath Das Babaji, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj, and then Srila Prabhupada. I remember from my Bhakti Vaibhav, only Kamal Lochan Prabhu used to do like that. For every class, he used to do full Mangalacharan. You can easily find it, Prabhuji. I think I have it. Mangalacharan, let me show you. You can type in the internet, you can easily find the Mangalacharan. You know the whole Mangalacharan, right?
No, Prabhuji, I mean, actually, every speaker has a different way of.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to share. After speaking the whole Mangalacharan, you can start glorifying Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay, like Nasta Prai Shabhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Saya Bhagavati Uttam Slage Bhakti Bhavati Naistaki. We say that one, and then we say Tatag Visargo Janataga Viplavo Yasmin Tatslokam Vadhavati Api Namani Anantasya Shompitaniya Shrunvanti Gayanti Runanti Sadhavaha. There's so many prayers, Prabhu. Some people say Prahlad Maharaj prayers to, some people say Narayan Kavacham. Like that, I heard many people. But usually these two are the common prayers. Nasta Prai Shabhadreshu. There is one more before that. I forgot. One second. Just where is it? It's commonly available on the internet. See, in the India, ISKCON directly. Can you see my screen, Prabhuji?
Prabhuji.
So this is the Om Agyan, then there's a Guru Pranama, and then Rupa Pranama, Rupa Goswami, then the Mangalacharan, offering to Shad Goswamis, Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Kapanam Sri Guru Vaishnavansha, and then Srila Prabhupada Pranati, and then Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj, and then Gauri Kishore Das Maharaj, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Jagannath Das Babaji, Vaishnava Pranama, Gauranga Pranama, Panchatattva Pranama, Krishna Pranama, yeah, Sambandha Abhidaya Pranama. All this, actually, this is the whole Mangalacharan, which we have to do if we have time.
But
We
Prabhuji,
have time.
it will take substantial time if we do in the class, like 45 minutes class.
Yes. It's not possible. That's why we can restrict yourself to Guru Pranama, Prabhuji, the first one. And then, if you know this Rupa Pranama and also Mangalacharan, you can do that.
Okay, Prabhuji. Yeah, this is standard.
Okay. Yeah, this standard one. And then the Prabhupada Pranama. And that's all. No need of anything. Just we can go to directly to Jai Sri Krishna Panchatattva and the Panchatattva Mahamantra and then the Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
Okay, Prabhuji. Perfect.
Yeah. So this is short. But if your time, if you are having a 3 hours class, like Bhakti Vaibhav or Bhakti Sanskrit, then you can do whole Mangalasana. It will be very good.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Okay, Prabhuji. So then you can start your presentation, Prabhuji. So in the presentation, I already made a note, the body of the presentation. First, we have to introduce the verse, as I already told you. We have to share the prelude of the verse. For example, if you are speaking from the Kunti Maharani prayers, so you just have to give that introduction to this section.
Like
The best idea for
setting of the scene.
Prabhuji?
Like setting of the
Yeah,
scene.
exactly. refer to Bhagavata Subodhini, I suggest, because it has a nice flow chart. So what's happening till now? Okay, so Krishna is trying to leave the Hastinapura and he wants to go back to Dwaraka after the Kurukshetra war. And then what happened before is that he protected Parikshit Maharaj in the womb of Uttara from the Brahmastra released by the Ashwatthama. You can give a nice introduction of this. And also, what in this section of the Srimad Bhagavatam, what happened? What happened in the before chapter 1.7? You know how the flow, how the sage of Naimisharanya is asking and Suta Goswami is answering, right, Prabhuji?
Yes,
So
Prabhuji.
you can just what is you can if you refer to Bhagavad Subodhini, Prabhu has divided into different sections also.
Yes.
Narada Muni asking questions and then Brahma started answering the prayers and the second content speaking. So like that, we can give a nice prelude, overview, introduction, setting up the scene, what we call preface, anything we can say. Okay, just introduce the verse.
Okay, Prabhuji.
And then, yes, we have to take the verse and then explain the verse through synonyms.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, for this, you on this, what you have to do is refer Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. Translation and purport. Or Subodhini. Vaibhav Shalprabhu, I think I didn't share the files with you, right?
Yes, Prabhuji, you forgot.
Yeah, I forgot. Are you on Telegram, Prabhuji?
Yes, Prabhuji, I'm there. Yes.
On Telegram, right? I will share right now. It's easy in Telegram. So, Prabhuji, for this, you can also refer to Subodhini also, but in Subodhini, Gauranga Flow didn't give for all the verses, but you can refer Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur translation, um, Bhanu Maharaj English translation.
Prabhuji, if you can send the notes, that will be very helpful because.
Yeah, sure. Sure, I'll share this, no problem. So now, Prabhu, we are in the second section, body of the presentation, which carries 30% of our marks. In that, first is introduction, and then we have to explain the important words of this, or explain the words through synonyms by taking the important words. Like we can take from the Vishnu Chakravarti translation or purport. Sometimes Prabhupada also writes about these important words in his purports. Take Akinchana, infallible, Achyuta, infallible. Like that, he takes this word is very important. Like ahaituki, apratihata, unmotivated, uninterrupted. So he takes these two words and he explains so many points in the purpose. Like that, we can also explain the important words in the purpose. Okay, and then it just covered the Srila Prabhupada's purpose for me.
Okay, Prabhuji.
One second, I think I lost my point here. Yeah. You can see the screen now, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So synonyms, after the synonyms, the main content we have to cover. So it's actually rough notes, Prabhu. Please don't mind.
No,
It's not a
Prabhuji,
failed one.
this is more than.
I just made it randomly. Enough, right? So you cover the main content. In that, cover the important points in the Srila Prabhupada's purport, Prabhuji. All the important points. So whenever I share the file now, it has already highlighted points. But if you can find some other extra points also, please share. Please share those points also. And you should also cover the analogies here. Okay, then share some extra information, mostly from the other verses of the Srimad Bhagavatam, other sections of the Srimad Bhagavatam, okay? Or Bhagavad Gita or Chaitanya Charitamrita, relevant to this verse. Here you can speak whatever you feel, Prabhuji, some extra points, relevant information. Like connecting verses. You got it, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes,
Prabhu. Yeah.
yes.
You definitely will find some link.
Yes,
So,
yes.
okay, where these words are already spoken in some Prabhupada's purport. Like last class, I remember that Savidvara Hostra Khareg. That people praise those people. They are like, hogs, camels. Prabhupada says that they glorify those people who don't listen to the Bhagavatam or who doesn't listen to the Lord's Masters. So then you go to that verse. You go to that verse, and from that purport you can add some other points.
Okay, Guruji.
And just elaborate it. Whatever one share points you can share, you can share here for extra information. And then in the meanwhile, you have to quote minimum 5 verses from your memory, not just by saying from your memory, some relevant verses, and also cover analogies. In this main content only, you should share the story also.
Okay, Guruji.
Story, anything relevant from the scriptures, nothing specific. We don't want you anything to say anything specific. They just narrate the story in a nice way with some expressions. If you are so artistic, it will be very good. Or else at least keep it. You keep
Okay.
on narrating the stories like that, then you will become expert in future. Right, Ravi?
Yes,
So,
Guruji.
and then we move to the practical application part. Ravi. So till now, 50% of the marks are covered. The third section is the practical application part.
Mm-hmm.
In the practical application, okay, let me share the assessment criteria of the body of presentation. Simple. These only 5 points are given. But still, I will share. Can you see the Excel sheet, Prabhu?
Yes, Guruji.
So here, this section is done understanding.
Mm.
So this is the body of the presentation. So first we see the Sanskrit verses, how you are reading the verse.
Okay,
Both the
Guruji.
Sanskrit verses, correct pronunciation and reasonable fluidity. Some people have trouble in reading the verses also who are not familiar with these verses. But if you practice a little bit, it will be very easy. Of course, we don't want you to chant it in a perfect meter, but still you just try your best.
Okay.
If you want to know the meter also, Prabhu, you can just go through Gaurang Darshan Prabhu's audio verses. Prabhu has recorded everything with perfect meter in his website.
Okay, Guruji.
Okay, and then, overview in the beginning. Discuss an overview to selective section of the Srimad Bhagavatam. And the same, it comes in the introduction to it. And then explain the many philosophical concepts of this verse and also the purport nicely. And then please refer to Sanskrit words of the verse. I told you, right? Synonyms. The selected verse. And then the Sanskrit references. Support the philosophical Sanskrit was a part of the verse quoted from your memory. From Srimad Bhagavatam. So, how many? At least, I'm so sorry. 1 second. See. Philosophical Sanskrit was part of the verses quoted from memory from Srimad Kandas 1 to 3 and other Bhakti Shastras. So there should be one more guideline. Minimum 5 verses also should be there.
It's 4, I think, Guruji.
Hmm?
I think it's 4 verses.
Where did you see?
Guruji, I think it's in the handbook, I think. Or
Handbook, huh?
maybe it's in the handbook. Guruji.
Mm-hmm.
4 or 5, yeah. I also don't
Yeah,
know.
I will let you know, bro. I'll let you know. It's there somewhere. It's there. Okay. So Sanskrit references, Prabhuji, for the points made. And then we should go to practical application part, Prabhuji. Is it clear till now, Prabhu? My Bhavishal Prabhu?
Guruji, yes, Guruji, very clear.
Okay. Any doubts? Any clarifications you want to know?
No, Guruji, no.
No, right? Okay, right. Next, we're going to the third section. The practical application part. In there are 3 components. One is preaching application, which carries 20% of the marks. And then modern mission, 15%, personal application, 15%. Okay, so in this first preaching application, as I already, so Broji, I want you to speak, generally. So first follow this structure. So regarding the content of this practical application part, it depends. Okay, if they're an expert speaker, professional speaker, then they can share a lot of points. But at least you just follow this structure, share some application related to preaching and points related to preaching, points related to modern instruction profile, and points related to personal application. How to apply, how can we apply these points in our personal lives? Okay, so I don't want to be too so professional in covering all this structure. At least just mention it and just speak a few words.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Yes, so first preaching application technology, it's carries more marks than the other two, 20%. The preaching application you can always relate it to over all this con pattern project. Like Prabhupada established uh, in this con also the main purpose of our ISKCON is to preach.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Life is for preaching and preaching is our life. So like that, you can always conclude with chanting the holy name of the Lord. And then we can always conclude with book distribution. And that etc. All of the different aspects which we are doing for the preaching, like the distributing prasadam also, if it's also for life. Sunday love feast.
So, Prabhuji, preaching application should be relevant to the specific verse we are discussing, right? Or it is
Yes, Prabhuji. I mean, the sense that how you can apply this verse in preaching, you can take some points from the Prabhupada's purport also.
okay, Prabhuji. Understand.
Most of the time, Prabhupada ends his purport with preaching applications.
Yes, Prabhuji.
He
Correct.
always ends with everything is possible by chanting the Hare Krishna mantra,
Yes.
the Hare Krishna mantra.
Every
Many
purport
places.
mostly ends with that
Yes,
the
Hare
holy
Krishna
name.
mantra.
Yeah.
So holy name of the Lord. Or Krishna consciousness.
Yes. Correct.
So like that. So we can also end the same. And then the modern mission of Srila Prabhupada Prabhuji. Okay, I told you, you can share the anecdotes, memories,
So
Lilamrita conversations. Yeah.
this is a bit difficult for me to understand mood and mission of Srila Prabhupada. How do we understand if a certain
See,
thing?
Prabhuji, something you just take some important points from the Prabhupada's purport, Prabhuji. What Prabhupada is focusing on that, maybe, for example, he's focusing on the determination,
Okay.
something, or glorifying the qualities of a sadhu.
Okay,
If you
Prabhuji.
take the Tikshma Karnaka verse, there will be some theme of that verse,
Okay, Prabhuji.
summary of the verse, or the focus of learning in that verse. On that, you can develop the modern mission of Srila Prabhupada. Like I told you, right, this website called the Prabhupada.org.
Yeah.
Mm, yeah, this one. This is a website project. You can see, right?
Prabhuji.
There's so many things. Okay, so many anecdotes, interesting facts, everything related to Srila Prabhupada that I usually refer. Here, there's a Srila Prabhupada stories, Srila letters, articles, memories. In this memories, see, they are divided according to the location, according to the conversation with the devotees, according to the qualities, according to the qualities. See what Prabhupada said about cleanliness.
Very nice, Prabhuji.
Yeah, so if you just click it, then there are so many Prabhupada quotes, memories, anecdotes, conversations like that, Prabhuji.
Okay, Prabhuji. Perfect.
And according to the topics also, according to the topics, if it is regarding anarthas, anger, association, see something, some point will be there in that. You can extract some point from the Prabhupada's purport.
Yes, Prabhuji. This is very good.
Book distribution, chasten, chanting, cheating, co-protection, something you can extract, Prabhuji. Okay.
Okay, Prabhuji.
So and then the personal application part, Prabhuji. So how you can apply this in our life? It's the same, Prabhu. Take the theme of the verse and how you can apply the theme in our personal life. That we have to be so determined in our spiritual lives. And what are the principles we can extract from this verse or from this purport for our personal growth? You can just share generally. If you don't find any points, when you just meditate on this verse, you will definitely get some points how you can apply this verse. If you don't have anything, just discuss with your friends, share it with your friends. They can also help you.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Am I right or not? Bro?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Something generally, whatever comes to my mind, comes to your
Okay.
mind. You can check with the friends also whether it is relevant or not.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Yeah, so just casually. So for this also in the practical, the assessment criteria is simple. See, preaching application 20%, modern mission 15%, personal application 10. In that preaching
Mr. Rogers? Roji, are you there? Mataji, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Oh, I think we lost.
Prabhuji, leave.
Okay, let's wait for him to join.
is my screen visible?
Yes, Roji.
So I'm showing the practical assessment criteria for the practical application project. So for teaching application, 20%. So well-identified points, concepts, or issues particularly relevant for contemporary teaching or theological application project. Okay. I mean, in nutshell, just points related to preaching. Okay. In the purpose, mode, and mission, please give a nice insight into purpose mode. And please nicely outline purpose mission. That's all. And then the personal application part. Identify points, verses, and concepts related to the world we see around us. Discuss seeing our world from the viewpoint presented in the section. Nice integration of Shastra Chakshu. I mean, how you can apply in your personal life
Yes, Roji.
in simple terms.
Yes.
How you can see the world around you through the scriptures.
Yes.
Here, one more session, bro. Here you can also share some personal experience on it.
Yes, Roji. Yes.
I forgot to share. In the preaching application also, you can share some experiences in your preaching while preaching, and then personal life. So relevant preaching experiences. Like when we go for book distribution, we definitely have some realizations, we meet some persons, we definitely have different experiences. Personal application also relevant personal experiences. Like just now I shared my personal experience when I came my Srimad Bhagavatam class for the first time. Right. Like that. Okay, by the question, Prabhu, is it clear?
Yes, Roji. Yes. Very clear now.
So, okay. Then depending on this criteria, I usually prepare my points, both the pros and also the room for improvement, and then I share them and also do the fill the feedback from in the same link which you share. You know,
Okay, Roji.
that's why it's done. Now you got an idea, right? You got a picture.
Yes, Roji. Yes, Roji. Roji, now
Any other doubts?
just send us the books, the notes.
Sure,
Then I think
sure,
we
sure,
are
Prabhu.
Roji.
Sure, Prabhu. I will share right now. I'm free now. And then, Mataji, do you have any question?
No, Prabhuji, everything is clear, Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Yes, Roji. Very nice
Fine.
session, Roji. Thank you so much.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much, Prabhu. I'll share the books for you. Telegram.
Okay, Roji.
Please share it with everyone.
Okay, Roji.
Okay, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Dhanapranam.
Roji.
Congratulations.
Hare Krishna,
Bhagavad
Mataji.
Gita Jai. जगद्गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय
Jai.
वंशकर्तृभ्यः कृपासिन्धुभ्यः च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय
Jai. Thank you, Roji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण